Hi, welcome back to Supermom Infinity. My name is Holly, and today I want to share with you a few common signs of early autism. So you guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you can be updated when I upload a new video. Okay, you guys, if you haven't known already, I have she's 3 now, but at 2 years old, she was diagnosed with autism, and I've been vlogging and sharing our journey and also great resources with you all. So, but today I want to share with you all a few common signs of early autism. When I say common, this is what you're going to research. Like if you go Google autism early signs, you're going to see this pop up a lot of different places, but I'm going to go through my list and share with you a few examples of what I'm talking about so you can get a little familiar and kind of visualize it. So starting with number 1, speech delay. At 18 months, you will go to the doctor for their developmental checkup, and you will have a questionnaire to ask you questions like, is your 18-month-old saying 50 to 100 words or 2-word sentences, or answering to their name? And so after realizing that I was just saying, hey, no, not yet, no, 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 and before I knew it, I had a lot of questions that were just like no and never and maybe, because I wasn't for sure. And so I was like, wow, is she supposed to be saying all of this? Is she supposed to be doing all of this? I'm like, she's just only 18 months. Speech delay was one of the first things that kind of just opened the door for autism. And as of right now, she's 3 years old, and she has progressed so much, you guys. But as of right now, she is in the 60 to 70 range with her vocabulary, with her words, but understanding objects and images, and like, for example, like furniture, dishware, bathroomware, anything in the house, outside as well. She'll understand that terminology, but she cannot pronunciate it. But she'll go to the door if I say like outside, you want to go outside? And she'll go to the door. She has also been doing a few signs as well, so she's been really doing good with that, with communicating with me. And of course, I'm mommy, so whether she just babbles or not, it's like, oh yeah, girl, I know what you're talking about. Come on, let's go. You want to go outside, or you want to go over here, or you want to go, like it's a motherly instinct for me to understand what she's saying when everybody else don't. But I guess it's just a motherly instinct after observing her and just understanding and watching her. I'm mommy, I know. So hey, okay. So number 1 is speech therapy really just opened the door for autism, and that was one of the very first signs that were addressed. So number 2 is eye contact. So like we will be talking to Alea, and Alea will not like look at us, or we will be trying to play with her on the floor and she's not looking at us, and I'm trying to get her to look at me. I'm like, Alea, mommy's right here, like play. So we will play like tickle, 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 and if she looks at you, you tickle her. But if she doesn't look at you, you wait till she looks at you before you tickle her. And so you're just giving her a reward for looking at you. And that is one game that really, really had helped a whole lot. So if she's not looking, or she likes the favorite song, so just say she likes Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, so she's looking away and you start singing it and she looks at you, you go tickle her. And when she looks away and she's not looking at you no more, you stop. And that is something that a few little games, it's just like you're rewarding her for looking at you, and when she's not looking at you, you stop. And so that is something that really had helped us, and it was a really, really great game that we had played. Number 3 is answering to her name. I was just like, okay, she's just ignoring me, And then I was like, does she even hear me? So we had to go get her ears checked because she was not answering to her name. She wasn't really like interested in what we had to say or what we had to do, other than if it was something pleasurable for her. And it makes sense. It makes sense for us. We don't want to be involved or interact or entertain anybody if we ain't getting nothing out of the deal. So I was like, okay, I kind of see where she's coming from. But I'm just kidding. But she wasn't answering to her name, and I remember cutting the TV on in the back, and it was Spirit. She loves Spirit, and so she ran back there when I cut the TV on. I said, she can hear that. And after like doing a lot of research and seeing like autistic children, there's certain sounds and pitches that they may tune out or they may adapt to, or it could just have been the music or the tune of the audio aspect of the television coming on, and she just ran back there because she was like, oh, okay, I know something's back there because only time they put something on there is something for me. So let me go back here and see what it is, and it was something for her. So I don't know. But now I absolutely think that she can hear, and her hearing test was negative, so it was good. And so I also do the same reward for her, like when she makes eye contact with me and when she answers to her name. You can play both of the games the same way, and also give a praise and acknowledge and address the fact that she is answering to her name. So I would be like, Alea, Alea, and then if she don't look at me, I'll get like in a deep voice and be like, Alea, and she's like, and now she wants to engage with me because I did something that was like unusual, or like the man's voice or the woman's voice or a squeaky voice or whatever. Like she was like, oh, okay, that's funny, like let's do it again. So I just made a game of it. So when she looks at me, I'll be like, Alea or Alea or whatever, and when she looks away, I'll stop. And then when she looks back at me, I'll do it again. And I'll be like, good job, keep telling her good job throughout the game. And that was something that she really, really likes. And just try it, you guys. Like auto-tuning or changing your voice. It's so funny. You could just be amazed that they're going to just like turn their head and be like, what is that? And be like, oh my God, you can really hear me? You just been ignoring me? I was like, oh my goodness. And so I even played another game just to see if she could hear me. I went down the hallway and I was like, Alea, Alea. And she came down there, and I guess it's just on her terms. But when she's distracted, she is not going to really want to participate and look at you or anything like that. But she now does very well. Anytime I call her name, she answers to her name, and that is a gift of the games. So you guys just play the games and comment below and let me know if they worked out for you. So with eye contact, just come up with a song, and when you sing it to them and they look at you, you praise them with a tickle, and when they turn their head and they're not looking at you no more, you stop. And it's the same thing with the name game. You could like change your voice. That was one game that really, really had worked. So try that game, change your voice, and if they answer to their name, you praise them, tickle them, high five them, whatever fun little thing that you have. Just do that and let me know if it works. I'm so excited to be sharing these little games with you all as well. Number 4 is lining toys up. When I saw her line her toys up, I was like, wow, this is for real. She's doing this, and everything that she does and you read or do the research about, it's just kind of like it like puts like the cherry on top. That denial is like slowly going away, and which is very, very good. And when I say denial, it's just like we don't want to believe it. But you guys, if it's true, do what you can, do everything that you can to make them happy, comfortable, have all the opportunities as anyone else in the world. So, and that is my ultimate goal. Number 5 is holding her ears. And this was another thing, and it still is something that just kind of just, it just hits me, it gets me, because I could see, okay, she's in some kind of distress, she is uncomfortable, I don't want her to be uncomfortable, I don't want her to be hurting, so we just kind of migrate away from wherever, or she will like initiate, like, let's go. She'll start running to the car, or she will initiate, most of the time when she's uncomfortable, she'll hold her ears and she'll look at me, or she'll point to what, you know, like the airplane, or if the dryer is on and there's like some buckles in there or something, she'll hold her ears and she'll point to it. So now she's kind of letting me know what it is, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to know, because when she was like 18 months and she can't talk, she's not saying words or able to communicate with me, she's not pointing, and that is the greatness of teaching your child to point, reading to them, showing them pictures so they can get familiar with the objects, so when it comes time this, they are able to communicate with you and let you know what's wrong with them. But yeah, now she's pointing and kind of telling me what's wrong and where is it coming from, and I'm so happy about that. So progress every day, and I'm so overjoyed at how well and how good she has been doing, you guys. Number 6 is like repetition and routine. So for an example, wake up in the morning, breakfast, learning time, morning walk. Okay, so mama didn't feel like going for the walk. She gonna put her shoes on, she gonna go to the door, she gonna put your arm, it's time to go. It's this routine, and she wants to stick with it. And I was like, girl, mommy is tired, or it's pouring down rain outside, we can't go outside like right now. So she has, and that's with anything, she is stuck on repetition and routine, and it has been working for her. And when it is pulled out of place, or activity is pulled out, and you know, we just have to not do it that day, or something came up, you could see the change. I could see the change in her behavior. It's like she's irritated, agitated. She's still trying to initiate the routine in that order, but we try to keep it simple, and I do kind of pull out stuff, and she is getting used to those things, and I have a visual chart that I'll show her, and I'll place like, okay, we gotta go to the doctor, okay, we gotta go to the store, or you gotta go to therapy, or somebody's coming over, or anything. Visual schedules are very, very helpful. It has been helping her. Potty visual schedules definitely have been helping her, and we're still working on that. Just we need a little bit more consistency and repetition, and we will have that one down packed too, and I'll be loving to share the story with you all. And transition is kind of going like routine when you pull it out and they're not aware of it. Transition is making them aware before you change a situation or change an activity. That's what transition is, making them aware before you change an activity or a situation. Transitions at first, like getting her out the tub, we won't say, hey, it's time to get out the tub, we'll just go in there and get her out the tub, or hey, come on, let's go, and like we're trying to get her away from the park so she can get in the car, and she's acting out, she's misbehaving, she wants to stay, she wants to play, she's crying to stay and play. So what has helped, just let them know and do transitions with them, so they could be aware ahead of time. And this is something that really has helped with her behavior, because if you just abruptly remove a child out of a situation where they're just having a blast or a time of their life, they're like, hey, what's going on? Like, I was really enjoying this, put me back here. So, and that's what they want to do, they want to get put back there. And so that is transition, and just letting them know ahead of time, or setting a timer, or showing them the visuals. It's time to go home now, or what's come next. They'll know the lineup and give them like a heads up, pretty much. So you guys, I'm excited to share this with you all. I'm so happy that you are here, and stay tuned for more videos. I love sharing these stories with you all and sharing these resources, and hoping that you all be writing this stuff down and taking notes, because these are things that really helped me. And just to tell you all again, I was not familiar with autism. I didn't know anything about it, and I'm still learning today. But knowing that this is my baby and I love her and I am her keeper, and with the grace of God and our faith, I know that she's going to be fine, and I see her progressing with the early intervention. Even with me having a piece of denial still stuck back here somewhere, I still jump to go ahead and initiate early intervention, the resources, all the appointments, whatever that we need to do. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to be here to share this information with you all, and share our story, and to share the things that I observed Alea doing. And this video is based on my personal experience, you guys, and I'm sharing with you all, and I hope that it can be a great help. And if you have any questions, or if you want me to elaborate on another topic related to autism, I'll be more than happy to. Or if you have some of those early symptoms that I didn't mention, I'll be definitely glad to hear about it, and hear about what implementations that your family utilize, or you utilize to tackle this with joy, you guys. So you guys, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe below. It really helps out my channel, and I will see you guys next time.